You've probably seen them, right? Those strange-looking metal or plastic tools your physical therapist might use. Well, today, we're going to unlock the secrets of what's called Instrument-Assisted Soft Tissue Mobilization, or IASTM for short. We're going to dive into what it is, exactly how it works, and figure out if it could be the key to unlocking your movement. Look, we have all been there. That nagging knot in your shoulder that, just won't go away. Or maybe it's that sharp pain in your heel that makes getting out of bed a daily mission. Or even just that lingering tightness from an old injury that's holding you back. It's incredibly frustrating, isn't it? But what if the answer wasn't just another stretch or exercise, but a specialized set of tools? And this is exactly where IASTM comes into the picture. It's kind of like a modern take on a very old idea, using these specially designed instruments to tackle those exact soft tissue problems head on. So let's break down what it really is. Now, the key thing to get here is that this isn't just some random scraping. No way. It's a precise clinical technique. A trained therapist uses these tools to literally feel for and then break up all that fibrotic gunk in your muscles, tendons, and fascia that they probably couldn't reach as well with just their hands. Okay, it all sounds pretty cool, but how does rubbing a metal tool on your skin actually fix a problem deep inside your tissue? Well, the answer is fascinating. It's all about intentionally creating a controlled, tiny injury to basically trick your body into healing itself, but, doing it better this time around. So this slide lays out this brilliant three-step process. First, the tools create a controlled demolition of the bad, disorganized tissue. You can think of it like carefully tearing down a poorly built wall. This signals your body's construction crew, these cells called fibroblasts, to rush in and start laying down new, healthy, organized collagen fibers. And the best part? As a bonus, all that stimulation can actually scramble the pain signals going to your brain, which can offer some pretty immediate relief. And the results of that whole process? They're pretty amazing. You get rid of the junk tissue, sure, but you also get this flood of fresh blood to the area, which brings in nutrients and clears out waste. The pain signals quiet down, and your body's own GPS system, its awareness of where it is in space, gets a major upgrade. And that is absolutely huge for coordinated movement and preventing future injuries. So what do these magic tools actually look like? Well, it's definitely not a one-size-fits-all kind of deal. The specific instrument your therapist chooses is a really crucial part of the whole treatment. Therapists usually have two main options in their toolkit: metal or plastic. The stainless steel tools are the real workhorses. They're amazing because they almost sing. They resonate and give the therapist a ton of feedback, letting them feel every single little knot and adhesion under your skin. The plastic or resin tools are more like the gentle giants, perfect for people who are a bit more sensitive or are just starting their healing journey. And it's not just about the tool, it's how you use it. As you can see here, there are different strokes for different folks. A therapist might use that firm, traditional scraping for a really stubborn, long-term issue. Or they might use a cross-friction technique to get right at the source of your tennis elbow and help those tendon fibers line up perfectly again. Okay, so we've covered the what and the how. Now, let's get down to it. The real question: could this actually work for you? Let's figure out who really benefits the most from IASTM. Honestly, IASTM can be a total game changer for a whole range of issues. We're talking about that chronic muscle pain that just won't seem to quit, nagging tendon problems like Achilles tendonitis, the dreaded plantar fasciitis, and it's especially powerful for breaking down scar tissue after surgery to help you get your full range of motion back. But, and this is super important, IASTM is not for everyone. There are some absolute no-goes, like if you have open wounds, blood clots, or active cancer in the area you want to treat. And then there are situations where a therapist has to be extra careful, like with osteoporosis or diabetes. Safety always comes first. So, what's it actually like to get an IASTM treatment? Well, it's a very structured process. Your therapist will start by assessing the area, then they'll warm it up, apply lubricant so the tool can glide smoothly. The actual instrument work is usually pretty quick, but it's followed by what I think is the most important part: specific stretching and strengthening exercises. Those are what lock in the changes and teach your body how to use its new, healthier tissue. So, with all that in mind, let's just step back for a second and take a clear-eyed look at the big picture. What are the real pros and cons of IASTM? The upside is huge, right? It allows for incredibly precise, deep treatment that can seriously slash recovery time, and it saves your therapist's hands a lot of wear and tear. Now, the downside, you might have some temporary bruising or soreness, and this is definitely not something you should ever try at home. It requires some serious training to be done safely and effectively. This quote from our source material really just hits the nail on the head. IASTM is a powerful tool for sure, but it's not a magic bullet.
Its real power is unlocked when it's used on the right person at the right time, and this is the most important part, as part of a complete rehab program. The tool preps the tissue for change, the exercise is what makes that change last. So that leaves us with one final thought. In a world of all this high-tech healing, ISTM is this powerful reminder of the incredible synergy between a simple tool and a skilled practitioner. It really makes you wonder, what do you think is more important for healing, the latest, greatest gadget, or the wisdom of the person who's actually using it? Something to think about. Thanks for diving into this with me.